So my name is Johnny Collins. If you haven't met me so far, I go by Johnny Pickles because when I started playing pickleball 14 months ago, every tournament that I played in, I got pickled. Like every tournament. I played in 51 tournaments in 14 months around the world, and I got pickled in probably half of them. And that's how I got the name Johnny Pickles. So just a little bit about myself. It's a little personal, but I think it's a way for you to understand who I am and why I care so much about outreach and community and grassroots. So I was born in South Korea, but my foundation was I was found in a trash can as a baby. And then the police took me to the police station, and then I went to an orphanage. And then I was adopted later by the Collins family. So when I look at where I started to what I've accomplished in my life, I'm crushing it. Like you have no idea what I've done in my 51 years of my life, and the programs and the people that I've met. And my legacy is leaving a footprint in as many places in the world as I possibly can. So I've had the opportunity to coach soccer. I'm a professionally licensed coach. I've partnered with the United Nations, U.S. State Department, U.S. military, coached in 45 different nations, working on programs like promoting equality through sport. So I was in Ethiopia working with girls that were sex trafficked. We did clinical things with them in the morning, then I coached soccer with them in the afternoon. So when I think about pickleball, especially women, it's so crucial. And it really reigns, deep in my heart about equality and women. Girls that play sports, they do better in school. Girls that play sports, and again, we're going up to 18, and these are UN statistics, have more confidence. Girls that play sports have more friends. Girls that play sports, and this is critical in some areas, have a less chance of getting sexually assaulted. Less chance of getting sexually assaulted. Girls that play sports have a higher percentage to report that sexual assault. To report it. And I'm not talking about third world countries, I'm talking about America and the sexual assault and the sexual harassment that happens to our children. It's so important. I don't need you to be a professional basketball player, a professional soccer player. I need you to play sports. Are you given the freedom and the space to be seen and heard and play sports? And I think pickleball is so important for that because it's such a low entry sport. I was in the Philippines working with the Abu Sayyaf. The Abu Sayyaf are the extreme group where they beheaded Christian missionaries down there. So I had the opportunity to work with Abu Sayyaf children, Muslim children, to play football, soccer, with the Catholic kids. We start from the beginning, the ground root with children, because you don't want to kill your friend. They're your friend when you grow up. I was in Kyrgyzstan doing conflict resolution through sport, working with the Tajik kids and the Kyrgyz kids, because there's a tribal warfare in Kyrgyzstan, in Tajikistan. And we play soccer out there and had these kids run around and have fun, and I'm super goofy with my sunglasses and doing fun stuff with these things. We're trying to build bonds here, and I see the same thing that can happen with pickleball. With my connections with the UN, with the US State Department, I personally can do some amazing programs globally with the US support. So I came in maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I had the pleasure of meeting Justin Maloof about 9 months ago. Fell in love. He's just a really, really great person to talk to. And Justin said, hey, we'd really like you to be involved with the Global Pickleball Federation of grassroots, community outreach, things like that. Steve Sidwell reached out to me about 2-3 weeks ago. Just a wonderful voice. Just like, wow, this guy's gorgeous. And we got on a phone call with Steve and Ruth, and they said, hey, we have this thing with Pickleball United. We have this great program that we want to do. We're struggling with executing the program. Would you be interested in coming on? So I did a huge program with FIFA called the FIFA Goal Project. It's a big thing. They're building fields all over the world. And I was in charge of organizing soccer goals, cones, equipment, everything to 50 different nations within a month. The hardest one was Palestine because we had to go through Israel. It was a nightmare. But we got it all done in 1 month, executed everything, paid for the customs, paid for the shipping, got everything out. Everything was tagged FIFA. Every single part of equipment was tagged FIFA, so the branding was there. So I met with Steve and Ruth, and they said, hey, we've got this amazing opportunity with Pickleball United. Great, what's going on? Well, we're having issues executing. Okay, I would love to be involved. So Steve said, hey, we'll meet with Javier. If Javier gives you the go, then maybe you can be chair of this committee in outreach. Javier luckily approved, thank you, and said we'd love to have you on board. So I'm like very, very new, but I'm so excited to be the chair of this, grants and foundation and outreach program here. I'm a really straight shooter. I can't lie because I'm not very smart and I can't remember when I lie. So I'm kind of straight, which is difficult sometimes because I should be more diplomatic and have tact. But so far in the 2.5 weeks that I've been in, I'm really disappointed with Pickleball United. I can honestly say it hurts because Pickleball United has such, their heart's in the right place. We want to do this. We want to go and support. We've got this equipment. We've got this stuff. So the issue why nothing has been shipped out yet is I don't have a point of contact, and we're trying to find a solution there and get this stuff out. Again, that's not saying that Pickleball United is a irreputable company or anything like that. It's just I personally are having issues getting a point of contact that's saying, okay, this is what's happening. These are the costs. This is what I need. So when Justin spoke to me about 6 months ago, he said, hey, there might be issues with shipping. I said, Justin, what I want to do is I want to raise money to pay for the shipping and pay for the customs. So I spoke with Javier yesterday, and for me, I like to benchmark FIFA, the soccer world, and I want to bring that into pickleball. So FIFA has a program called Football Forward, and I want to do the same thing with pickleball and name it Pickleball Forward. So when you go to the website, it says Pickleball Forward, and it says everything, all the programs that we are working on, that we are promoting. So obviously, equipment. So I want to do sister programs, and I need your help. So a sister program is, I'll go to Chicken and Pickle. I'll go to Dill Dinkers. For those of you that are not familiar, they're really big franchise pickleball clubs. So I had a meeting with Will from Dill Dinkers. They have 4 clubs in America so far and 500 franchisees that have signed deals. They're just looking for spaces around America. I said, Will, would your club in Columbia, Maryland sponsor Nigeria? He said, what does that mean? He said, you have your tournaments. I need you to raise $5,000 every year. So in your club, when you walk into Dill Dinkers Columbia, there'll be a photo of the Nigerian national team or Nigeria community, and that's your country that you are going to support. He said, that sounds really interesting. I said, yeah, anyway, I need you to get it done. That's what I need. I don't want to say interesting. I need you to say, yes, we're committed to this. So what I want is I want that community. I want, hey, Dill Dinkers Columbia, maybe you can send some of your players to Nigeria. Hey, Nigerians, when you come over, you come to Dill Dinkers in Columbia. Free membership, go in and play and build that community. Can I find 50, 100 clubs in America, in Australia, in Canada, in Mexico, wherever, that says, yes, we want to be a sister club and we're committed to sponsoring a country every year. So for me, that takes out of all the money and everything, because they're just going to send the money. If Dill Dinkers Columbia says, we're going to do a paddle drive, we're going to do a shoe drive, do it. Because then GPF will be, this is what we've done, you guys run it, because we're all a community. We all want the same thing. We want to support each other. So because I was an orphan, I have a lot of people coming to me over the course of 35 years saying, hey, Johnny, I know you work with a lot of orphans. I have a shirt that I never wear anymore that has holes in the back. Can I give it to you? Because they're going to be so happy and grateful. Why can't you buy something new for them? Like, I hate this whole concept of, okay, this is a third world country. This is stuff I don't wear anymore. It doesn't fit. It's outdated. And I'm going to give it to you because that's going to make me feel good. And I'm going to post on my social media that I helped this starving kid in Nepal, or I did something for this kid in South Africa. Okay, let's stop. It's not about you. Buy something new. I will help you get it there. That's really important for me. We want to give first-rate quality equipment to anything that we do that we're going to brand GPF. So I'm going to challenge every single person here. Every single person here. Hey, get off your phone. I love you, but you got to get off your phone. Thank you. I'm going to challenge you. I need money. I'm not joking. I need money. Every single person here knows somebody that has money. Put me in touch with them. Because I need money. I need $50. I need paddles. I need nets. I need balls. Right? FIFA started out with balls. Now they're building stadiums around the world. Their goal projects are amazing. National training centers. That's our ultimate goal, right? Every single one of you here, I want to build a national training center for your federation through GPF, through Pickleball Forward. That's my ultimate goal. But I need support. I can't do it all on my own. I'm really good looking. Once a month I'll get a modeling job, but it doesn't pay for getting pickleballs to everywhere in the world. So there's this, hold on a second. So I literally have too many things that I'm doing. I'm really in touch with the Asian American community, so I'm a part of the Asian American Chamber of Commerce. I'm also part of the Korean Chamber of Commerce. So for example, the diaspora is really important. So when I look at the Latino community that I know in New York and Philadelphia, in those areas, hey, if you're from Dominican Republic, you guys need to raise money. Bring it through me, through the GPF, and we're gonna support your brotherhood, your sisterhood back there. The Indian community, the Israeli community, I mean, the Kyrgyz community in Chicago is huge. So I think organizing the diaspora as well for each culture can support as well. And I just literally have too many ideas of things that I want to do, things that I want to raise money for. For example, I was talking to Kumanda in Nepal this morning. So he's the Federation President of Nepal. So we have, Justin, how many paddle companies? 500? 1,800 paddle companies, right? So I've talked to 12 paddle companies so far. And I said to each paddle company, will you sponsor a national team for me? That'll include, and we will discuss that, 10 paddles, 10 shirts, 10 bags, 10 shoes, 10 hats, and you send that over there. And then the federation president will say, I'm gonna give these 10 to my best players, or whoever needs it, I don't really care. And they're gonna post on their social media, hey, we're now sponsored by Selkirk. Hey, we're now sponsored by Franklin. Hey, we're sponsored by Gearbox, whatever. Because that's something that we can do now. Like I can get this done now, and then GPF can say, we can put our sticker on it, and we can say, hey, we did this, we organized this. So any country that wants to get sponsored by a paddle company for their national team, you come to me and I will get you a sponsor. Done. And that's something that we can execute tomorrow. Because I talked to every single paddle company at the convention yesterday, and every single one said, Johnny, that's a great idea, I'm in. Great, because that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear no. I want to hear, yes, we're going to support each other, because we're all a big community. And that's what it's about. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your time. Steve, for the work and stuff. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.